First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go here in Atlanta. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
Viking, 79 Broncos.
Right to the air goes Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
70. Ready.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here with Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Washington first down.
19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander.
Washington.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point is up and good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break. Buffalo 18. Get it. Unlock right. Count.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. on. Here's second down and 3.
Dragon 60. 70 lying.
Another run here for Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. He's gained a 5.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons, first down.
Now a timeout.
First and
Atlanta.
10
That's
at
their
the
first.
34-yard line.
And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They go play action now with Sanders. Now, deep ball for London. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Sanders to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Come on, come on. Set.
Third down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And good coverage by Butsy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
22-yard line.
Ready up.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is McClure. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Slot man in motion left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air again is Daniel. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Commander's first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On play action, Daniels forced to his right. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 more yards. That's another Washington, first down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Kosky Merritt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17
Give
more
them
yards.
17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on. Set. Jump, 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, ready?
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go now. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They send a receiver in motion left. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go hard. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing is Daniel. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. The Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders 14, Falcons nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Red. Gravity Lions. 60 even. 60.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now, Shador. That caught left side by Pitts. From up and down, just shy of the 40.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Shador. Throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready.
Sanders will throw it. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and inches. To throw again is Sanders. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play. Because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
On the set.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Check, hurt. Come on.
Drive a start on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
39-yard line. Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Go now. Follow right there. 70s. Cowboy 80s. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 2.
70. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time in football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's got it about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up there of 19 yards. First down Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Top 19.
Sanders going to throw again. Throw here down the field. It's ball incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
And here's Bijan. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime.
Falcons 3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Here comes Tompkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up to get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the move.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's the tight end. Pitch. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
They run over center with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
I swear when I serve, that why they serve this one. I'm on him, not his body. They polo on my body. Got a bag or a service. I don't grill right behind me and no swag.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Sanders. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
On the go.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Bravo
line.
80. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. Face to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that block. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Ready. 60 by 6. Go.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Fighting for the goal line. I'm going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 19 shot. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and Now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Falcons 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The motion man here is McClure. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. 18, 5 in.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 25 yards for a pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcats, just press all 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Once to his right, going up top. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd down and 9.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
4 yards.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's a designed run. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Panther 60.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They will fall over him defensively for that run.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
On a scrimmage to the 4, it's 3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's caught right side. It's London.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of
9 yards.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen to start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cougar, let's go. Ready, ready.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the lights still still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tigers. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now, Sanders. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
The motion man here is McClure. On 1st down, Daniel. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete,
oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Carrique. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Get it. Bronco 80.
As Shador on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Sanders. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4.
Yard gain on the play.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Let's go. 79, 60 by 6. Ready, right?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
The Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Come on.
They'll run the sneak, and he will score. Game on. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go back and really make this one interesting? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here comes Tompkins on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Go, Rig, go! Big Lion!
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna stop him for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant. Go!
On second down, it's Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. About 54 to go.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here's first down. Robinson. And he managed to break a tackle, gets his forward for a couple. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Shador. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
23-yard line.
Come 19. Come 19 right.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On second down here, Sanders. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
To the ground, the first down run. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Reload. 2, 3. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here on the road for the Commanders as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.